this is Sam Normark here for Definitive Esports, and I'm sitting here with ROOT.MajOr. How are you feeling today? You were eliminated yesterday, but did you take it as a learning experience, and are you happy?
I'm not very happy because I lost, and I ended up losing with the Koreans, and by 2-1 map scores, both of them. I'm just not happy how it went.
Like you said, you lost 2-1 in map scores, and I looked at the maps which you won, and it was Shakuras against CJ Hero and Daybreak against Curious. The other two maps, at least what I saw in the Hero set, were Ohana, at least, and that kind of told me that did he pull a rush against you or something like that? And since you won on Shakuras, did you win in a longer game overall? And was that the same situation with Curious, if that's true?
Game 1 versus Hero, it was just a normal game, and he outplayed me in that game. Okay. Game 2 on Shakuras, it was the same. I outplayed him in a normal game. In Game 3, since he didn't scout with the prop in near game, I went 11-11 rush all in, and he scouted, so it didn't work. And against Curious, all 3 games were standard games.
Okay. You moved back. You've been in Korea then, and I imagine that you've actually had time to play with at least some of these players. And in general, what is it that you can take away from looking at these games against Hero and Curious? Is it just to play more solid? Because Terrans are a bit sad right now with the state, at least in TVC. So do you feel like there's anything that you can improve on that will lead you to better results, or do you feel like it's completely a game problem?
No, of course there's something always you can improve on, and I think I need to improve in my unit control. If I got better unit control, I would be a lot better. But overall is that, and play a lot more solid, I think is what I need to improve on.
When you mention unit control, then I imagine mostly that you're talking about marine micro and such.
Yeah.
You're one of the few players that aren't Korean, that Terran players at least, that utilize mech to a pretty large extent. And I was wondering what are the overall benefits of the mech composition compared to the bio, and why do you feel like you're good at it?
Mech TBC at least. It doesn't mean you instantly die against Brutal or Infestor, which you do with Marine Tank at the moment. I mean, you can beat Brutal or Infestor with Marine Tank, but it's a lot harder than with Mech. And Mech is map dependent too. I like Mech on some maps, and some other maps I don't. But I think I like Mech, it fits my style a little bit better.
You qualified through, you got your seed to the World Finals here by placing 4th in the WCS NA Finals, and before that you won the Mexico WCS without dropping a single map. Do you feel like there's a great difference between skill in between the Latin American scene and the North American scene, and why do you feel like you kind of transgress that, so to speak? How can you be on on a higher level than everyone else in Latin America?
Well, the Mexico is considered North America, but the Mexico one was really easy. Then I had to play the North America one, and I lost the first set, and I went all the way to loser brackets and I had to play 13 hours straight for one day, and then the next day they only played 2 matches. So most than just losing, because I lost I think against Hydra in WCS NA because I was really tired, because I've been playing for so many hours, more so than because of skill wise, I think.
Do you think that there's a big, just personally speaking, because Idra often talks about practicing with you, do you feel like there's a big skill in between you guys, or do you think that you're both on the same level?
We're pretty even, I think. Maybe I'm
okay.
I think maybe I'm a little bit better than Hydra, but that tournament I have been playing for too many hours, and I don't know why MLG decided to do it that way.
Okay then. Last question. Overall, your WCX experience here, and playing in the WCS overall, do you feel like this is a great initiative by Blizzard, and do you feel like this is something that StarCraft 2 needed, and how do you want them to improve, if they can, for the next season, if they have one?
The qualifiers, they were really good. I think the overall tournament's been really, really good. As I said, or maybe the group selection should be random, and maybe some maps should be checked out, and I don't know, but overall it's been like really good event, I think, in my opinion.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Major. Sam Noger for the Fin V Sports here in Shanghai, China.